Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. So yeah, let's just get right into it. But actually, before I begin, I just want to thank you for all of your continued support. And you might see me being a little bit wonky during this video because it's been since like 2 or 3 weeks since I recorded another GSuite Recreate video. You might see that I still continually publish them because I scheduled them, but it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I actually recorded one video. Um, so hopefully I will not make like a major design mistakes. But here we go. Okay, so today we're gonna work on is to add the ability to have attachments. So basically we're gonna like enable them to like add attachments from my end, from the our sending end, and then from the receiving end too. So let's see. This is what we got from this test mail object. We'll have something called attachments to it, and then that's how we can use it. So let's go ahead and work with it. Okay, so now we get the attachments. What's gonna happen is this. Let's go ahead and scroll to here. Maybe. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to manipulate the email objects. Let's go ahead and manipulate the email object a little bit. So in here, you're gonna have okay, so let's go to models real quick on the mail side here, and I'm gonna say class attachment. I'm gonna create a brand new attachment here, and it's gonna inherit from this model class. Okay, so essentially it's gonna happen, it's gonna have an email email ID should work, I think. So in here, let's just say email ID, those models, the integer field. Alright, and then in here, there's some key information we need to have. For example, let's go ahead and say the content type. So the file name is definitely going to be one. Gonna assume max length is less than 255, not 254. We're also gonna make sure the URL is here, and then let's also say content type. And then I'm gonna also say char field, and then max length to just say I don't know, 32 maybe. Yeah, I think that should be it. Okay. All right. So let's go and make the migration. And then migrate to the database. Okay, now let's go and modify on this end. Okay. So then basically what I want to get is I want to get this query back. From emails where timestamp equals to subject body equals to body let's see, from email equals to from email goes to email. Copy off these. Put them right there. There we go. And then let's just say the federal. Actually, let's double check the database really quick. So we know so we know what's like the field for ID. Oh, okay. It's from account. Alright, okay, let's see. So in here we're gonna have dashboard email. So we're gonna have ID. Okay, so that's 1, that's 0. First row, zeros. Okay, and then this is called email ID. Okay. Let me add it here. Okay, and then what I will do is I will go ahead and get the attachments. So in here, let's go ahead and say for attachment in emails.json. The format is emails.json and say bracket emails. And then should be bracket 0. And then, yeah, that should start looping through this list. I mean, right, so this is a big list. That's where we're looping. This is 1. This is 1. Oh, we need to also go to bracket attachments too. Okay. So now we have everything we need. Let's say c.execute. Insert into dashboard attachment now, right? We have that. Yep, nice. Dashboard attachment, ID, my ID file name, URL, content tab. Alright. So here we're gonna say insert into dashboard attachment. And then we're gonna go ahead and say email ID, file name, URL, content type, values, content type, and then here gonna go ahead and say we'll go ahead and get the thingies that we need. Email ID. Let's see. We also need the file name. That's attachment bracket file name, I believe. Yep. And then we want the content type. And then we also need the download URL. Alright, and then I'm gonna say con.commit. Alright, okay. So now what's gonna happen is I will try to send the mail again. I will try to bleep this part out so you don't see my email inbox. Oh, not spam, should be sent. Okay, so now in here we have this. This is my ascend. Gonna forward this to the that was me again. I'm gonna send. Gonna see do we get any sort of error here or not. Your message has been sent. Let's wait. Most likely we will get an error because that always what happens. Never mind. Looks like we didn't get an error this time. All right, let's go ahead and check the database really quick. Browse data, attachments. Let's see. Okay, let's try to reopen it maybe. Let's try it out. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Close it. Open, get repo account, db.sqli3. I'm not sure what happening there unless the for loop hasn't been all run at all. Because then otherwise it should have some attachment in it. Yep. So for loop hasn't been run at all for some reason. Now what I like to see is I want to see this being printed out too. Let's try forward it yet again. Okay, yeah, I think I need to quit it and run it again. Never mind, sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, I think that's why. Oh yeah, I might have to stop and run it again. I forgot to do that. Never mind, that might be a false alarm. Who knows? We'll wait. Okay, let's try run this again. Forward to this address a lot. Let's wait for it to show up here. Yep. So let's see. So start from email. Yeah, I don't think that's the correct way to format a select query. Let me double check. Select query. Select star from mail where timestamp. Okay, it's extremely laggy for some reason, which I don't know why. But let's try this weird clause. To star from customer. Right, select star. Right, okay, let's see. We're appearing to get an issue when we're selecting it. See, that's how rusty my SQL has become. Okay, I think I might have to go to one of my projects I did. Let's involve some Flask, because then that means I didn't use ORM at all. Which can be good or bad. Okay. Select star where name, room ID, Oh, it's and. Oh, okay, it's not comma. Well, my apologies. We'll try it again. And 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 let's run it again. Alright, let's try forward the mail again with these two logos attachment. Try again. Alright. Sending it. Has been sent. Alright, okay. So no such table emails. Alrighty, good. Good. Getting more issues. That's actually good because we know we're proceeding. But that means we gotta try again. Alright. We'll see. Maybe because I'm only gonna implement receiving attachments, then I think I will implement sending attachment in completely a different video then. That can be absolutely depends. Okay. Looks like this time it works. Didn't give me any error. That means should be something inserted into attachments. Nice. We got these two inserted into attachment. Looks like everything's good. All right. Okay. So now let's go implement in our front end or web interface. Should we call that? Okay. Let's go to views. So what we got here. Sent successfully. Let's go to our, oh my god, so much stuff. And then you can see timestamp also works pretty decently, so that's good. Yeah, it should be this one. Alright, so then attachments, what's gonna happen is we need to separately get that. Let's see. Okay. So now what's gonna happen is we're also gonna get the attachments. So let's go ahead and import it from import attachment. All right. So equals to attachment the objects the filter email ID equals to email.id. All right, and they're gonna send the attachment with this. Done. All right, okay, let's go to dashboard emails. So now what's gonna happen is it's gonna have this iframe here, and then I'm gonna figure out a better way to do this because I don't like how it's being done. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way. And then what's gonna happen here is we're gonna say this. Say for ATT in attachments, ATT just for short for attachments. And then in here we're gonna say att.file name. Let's go refresh here because supposedly we should have them. Yep, alright, yeah, we can store them at the top. I don't really necessarily care, to be honest with you. Alright, so now we need to go and get the icon set up at least, some sort of icon. You know what, we're just gonna stick to a simple URL list for now. And then I'm gonna say download attachments. Not gonna say download. Attachments. I'm gonna say click to download. Alright, and then here we're gonna say OI. And then let's do this here, put it right here. href. Let's do a quick refresh, see what do we get. Oh my goodness, everything's a mess. Perfectly done. Oh, okay, sorry. Shouldn't be this. Should be this. Oops. Oh god, okay, everything's messed up. It's alright. Right, okay, so something wrong. I think then what I would do is I would literally put it before it. There we go, so we got a list for attachments. If you click on it, you can see it's gonna, well, it didn't technically download, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. They can see it there. Alright, let's go back. So now we implement the attachments. I think we have some time, so we're going to implement send attachment too. Alright, so what's going to happen now is we're going to go ahead and go to AWS. I'm going to use the S3 bucket for it. I already have the AWS key connected, so shouldn't be that bad. But I think I do need to see one of my previous projects because I kind of forgot to connect with Bottles 3 to upload a file, but it's okay. Alright, sign in, doesn't matter. Rip. Alright, yep, this is one I'm looking for. Alright, okay, so now let's go S3 and then let's go create a new bucket and call this GSuite recreate. So anything related will be put on here. Anything related will be put on here. Yeah. Let's create a new bucket. Oh yeah, so then we can also take a look at this. This is like from start to beginning. We have this. Alright, GSuite recreate. Yeah, we can block. Yeah, we can block them for now. We can change it if we really want to. Alright, so now got the GSuite recreate. Okay, let's go connect it. Import bottles 3, so we need to do it in the mail. That means we need to go pip install bottles 3. And then let me go ahead and import it here. Oh, okay. Scare me, so pip doesn't work. Alright, so what's gonna happen? Oops, OS not defined. Let's go do that. AW. Oh shoot, I need to go to credential. I need to believe this part too. Oh, I don't, wait. Access key ID, secret access key. Okay. Don't have this part. Let's try again. So many parts I need to bleep out. Okay, nice. Now it should work. Alright, so now if that is not none, let's go to helpers. Def. Oh shoot. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I need to go here. Let's do these in the helpers. If you ask me why, I said why not. Okay. So then let's say upload to S3. I have the request here. Okay, let's see. Let me do a quick Google search for really quick. How to upload multiple file in Django. Okay, well, I don't want to use Django form. I mean, I could, but that's gonna be a little bit complex for me to work with. But we can use get list, right? Let's use get list then. Okay, so for f in request the file, get list files, f. Alright, what I want to do with the f, well, I want to upload it. So then we can go ahead and use this piece of code here as S3 bucket. The way to learn, copy from my own website. That's where I can get no copyright streak. So here, this is going to be called GSuite recreate. Put object, key, you know, let's see, 1 sec. Okay, so then F bracket body is a key. Let's say key is F dot name. I don't care what we're written right now. I just care about can I upload it successfully. Body equals to F. Okay, so how do we store an attachment? So we need to somehow store it. It's gonna be a little bit complex. Let's see. So I need to store it somewhere, I think. But where do I store? So basically, what I'm trying to figure out is how should I store this bucket URL. because it don't have an email ID to go with it yet, right? So that means it cannot have an email. They don't have an email ID. Wait, it doesn't. No, it doesn't have to do. It doesn't have to be. It's just do this. Return app.name. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have to be anything. Because I'm gonna return it anyway, and then we're gonna see how can we do. And then so then this is gonna be how files. Gonna have a list here, and then I'm gonna say files dot append dot name return files. Okay. So now let's go to views. I'm gonna import upload s3 because why not? No, it's not why not because we have to use it. Let's call this here upload s3. Just really call the request. All right, so now let's say files equals that. If files is not empty, then what I want to do is this. If length of file is not 0, do that. It's not 0. Now what I wanted to do is the send mail gonna be interesting now. Send mail gonna be really interesting. What's gonna happen is we're gonna do this part first, and then send mails, which gonna have another argument called files. Just throw all the files that we got. Okay. So yeah, I just copied this from Stack Overflow, so that's why some variable name is even the same. Okay, and then let's grab more from Stack Overflow. Here. All right, so here's the interesting part now. For f in files, okay. So in here, we're gonna say for f in files, and then what's gonna happen is we're gonna go ahead and get s3 here. And this should be basically the same, so just directly copy to the helpers. Get s3. Oh no. G3 recreate. Get s3 f. Right, let's go ahead and get the s3 there. And then that's gonna be the body that we have, right? That's gonna be the data. And then in here we can copy. We don't have to copy here now. Have this was open. Okay, so now this part is interesting. This MIME application. What's base name? I don't need you. It's not the name really just gonna be F since that's literally the file name. This gonna be that. Now MIME application is not defined. That's because it got imported here. So now that it is defined. Okay, and then we need to go ahead and associate this part in. It's gonna be F. All right. Now let's take a look, see how it turns out. Okay, so now we need to go to email. We actually need to go to send, really. If it doesn't work, I think I will stop it anyway. I will debug it in the next video, so I really sincerely hope it's gonna work. Alright. Oh my god. We should add it, so let's just add it here. Whatever. Okay, file. Input. File. File. Name is files, right? Hopefully it is. Well, give ID is files too. Oh, okay. Shouldn't be changing that much. Alright, so let's double check the flow just to make sure everything should work out perfectly fine. Upload. Go to file, send it there. Oh, okay, we actually didn't pass this. That's gonna be a critical mistake. I think it should work, but we never know really. So let's try it out. I'm gonna send it to myself. Subject was, ooh, okay. All right, good. Was attachment. I'm just gonna download the attachments, I suppose, so I don't have to get it from online again. Thank you, Medium article author. All right, download this. And download that. It should be really directly download, really. All right, upload it. You know what? For now, let's just try upload one, because I highly doubt upload one will even work. Let's see how that works out. Alright, it says and sent successfully. Let's double check. I'll bleep this out, because for self-evident reason. Maybe it ends up in a spam folder. Alright. Yeah, I didn't attach the attachments. That sucks. Okay, I think I will do this part on my own, but I will show it to you guys how I did it maybe in next video. I will write this down maybe somewhere so I remember to do it, but for now, with this successfully failed attachment email, it's time to end this video. So thank you for watching this video. If you still haven't commented, like, shared, subscribe yet, please do that. As always, stay safe and have a great rest of your day. Davis Meat, out.